taking precautions due to the spread of the coronavirus. And one thing they're exploring is the possibility of playing games without fans. But over the weekend, LeBron weighed in on the idea of playing without fans in attendance. Take a listen.
We play games without the fans? No, it's impossible. I ain't playing. I ain't got the fans in the crowd. That's what I play for. I play for my teammates, I play for the fans. That's what it's all about. So if I show up to an arena and ain't no fans in there, I ain't playing. So they can do what they want to do.
All right, Shannon, what do you make of his reaction?
Hey, I don't know if you noticed, Skip, you saw that hat he had on?
No, I did.
It had L.A.
I saw it.
It had Dodgers, it had Lakers. What the Clippers?
Had everybody on it?
And it had LeBron laying.
How did you notice
If you
that?
notice on the side, it had LeBron laying. That would have had on it. I'm going to get me
So
one.
he is reacting.
I'm going to give it, no, he ain't reacting to nothing.
I like the hat.
Skip, when we move, they move. That's how it's ways, Skip Bayless. Look, I understand. LeBron is he wants to play for the fans. Skip, LeBron is also one of these guys that understands he's closer to the end than the beginning. And he cherishes every moment that he has to go into an arena and perform. At the end of the day, basketball is entertainment. LeBron James is the greatest entertainer there is right now. And so he understands that. And I think after an emotional game, Skip, in which they played in front of their home crowd, and the crowd is in a frenzy, and LeBron is in the emotion of it, he's like, man, play what? Oh, you think we finna come out here and play? I'm not playing. I think that was the emotion of it. I think if he understands with what's going on, that the commissioner has an obligation, not only to the Laker fans, but he also has an obligation to the rest of the NBA, is to not to put his players in harm's way. Yeah. And if he feels this is going to put them in harm's way, he has a duty to say, look, shut it down. And I think LeBron understands that, Skip, if I'm on Broadway, Skip, what I do, I perform. It's hard for me to perform, Skip, if ain't nobody in the audience. That's what I do. I'm an entertainer. LeBron's an entertainer. He understands. Look, I understand that LeBron loves to play the game. He loves to compete. He loves being out there in front of the fans. But he also understands that there's sometimes things come along that are bigger than basketball.
Yep.
And this might be one of those things. I expect Commissioner Silver to do what's in the best interest of the NBA. And if that means canceling games or not playing in front of fans, well, he has to do that.
Yep, he does. So I believe if LeBron gets asked tonight the same question, he'll have a little different answer.
I believe so, too.
I think it'll be a little more sensitive to the situation. I think it'll be a little more nuanced because I believe that when he was asked that question at that moment, the gravity of this virus hadn't really hit LeBron just yet.
Right.
Maybe now it will. And I get what he's saying. In a perfect world, a virus-free world, LeBron wants to play for a packed house because that's how he learned to play basketball before. He's never not played before a packed house, and that goes back to like junior high, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
So now he's thinking, I can't play without the fans there. I live for the fans and my teammates. Okay, I get that. This might be a brave new world we're facing right now. We don't know where it's headed.
Right.
But if it is headed toward no fans in the stands, if that's what is required, then he will be required to play basketball because there are millions who might be homebound who need to be entertained by one of the great entertainers ever, LeBron James.
Correct.
In fact, I can make a case he is the greatest basketball entertainer ever, all things considered. I always tell you, with LeBron, every game, there's some subplot. There's something going on. He is the drama king, a lot of times in a great way, because it just... He's in a force field of drama, dramatics. And so I love LeBron games. I'm not going to miss a LeBron game.
I'm not either.
Yeah, I went to Vanderbilt UCLA baseball game the other night. Started at 6 o'clock, and I told Ernestine, that was number 2 versus number 6, and it was a big deal. But I said, I'm not going to miss the tip-off of the LeBron game.
Who won the game?
We lost.
Oh, hold on. I know baseball, you didn't lose.
Kumar Rocker had a bad night. A rare bad night. He couldn't find the plate.
Right.
But we lost 3-2, and then we lost to USC 2-1, and then we beat TCU. So we're okay because we're still going to be top 5. And when all is said and done, thanks to Kumar Rocker, we'll probably win another national championship because no college in this whole America has more Major League Baseball players currently than Vanderbilt. None.
Yeah.
So that's a pretty big deal. But the point is,
their alum must be chipping in.
So, but the point was, we exited after an hour and a half because I figured there was going to be a 7:40 tip-off.
Right.
And from Jackie Robinson Stadium to our place, I got back in 9 minutes, and I made it for the first dribble. You can ask Ernestine. I'm just not going to miss a LeBron game.
Yeah.
So the point is, again, I watch them all on TV, but if we have to just watch them on TV, so be it.
But see,
Maybe it's
for me, for you and I, it doesn't change anything.
Okay.
Because we watch it on television.
Okay, I got it.
LeBron said, this is like a practice to me.
Okay.
It's like I practice it because there ain't nobody here.
Okay, but you know what? Maybe for the good of the world, he's going to have to do that for a little while until we figure out how to stave off the virus, right?
I believe if push comes to shove, LeBron James would relent. Like I said, I think the emotion of playing Milwaukee, it was a game, and the crowd was going crazy.
Yep.
And you feed off of that. That's why you've never heard anybody say, I don't like playing in front of my home crowd. They love that.
That's the whole point.
Yeah, exactly. And so I believe, like you said, now that we understand that this just isn't the common flu, that this thing is greater than we anticipated until we get our arms around it and find out what's going on and how do we secure it. Well, this might be the best approach, is that empty houses.
It might be.
And it's not happening in Europe as well.
And I understand that, this is not ideal for LeBron because he's like, man, it's not like I got 10 more seasons to play in front of packed houses. I want to cherish this. I want to relish every opportunity that I have because I miss him. I guess I might well go into a game quick before they do that.
I'll throw this one last point out about watching games with no fans via television. The late, great Texas E. Schramm, who basically invented the Dallas Cowboys. He was their president. He was their architect. He was their visionary. Everything you see today in those uniforms came from Tex Schramm. And he used to tell me that he envisioned a day when your sport would be strictly a studio TV game, where he thought it was such a great game via television that at some point fans would say, I don't want to go fight the traffic.
Right.
I don't want some idiot screaming in my ear who's drunk. I don't want these crazy people around me. I just want to sit home in the comfort of my living room and absorb on my huge screen TV what's going on in the studio.
Skip, right? I think the thing is that you never know at a sporting event what you're going to see.
Yep.
And people still want the chance to say, I was there when he did that. Skip, I remember, I know you remember it also. You remember they did the game with no sound? They had no announcers. I think it was the Patriots and the Dolphins. I think that was the case. Skip, that was the worst game ever. I just sit there watching.
What do you know? You turn the sound down every game.
But Skip, I get it though. But back then I didn't. But now I can, it doesn't bother me. But I'm like, all you doing is putting up third down?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm like, what is this? I knew that wasn't gonna last. Everybody's always looking for the next, end zone cam, a pylon cam, or whatever, the yard markers, Skip, where you can see the yard markers marked up on the field of first down. So everybody was looking for something to catch on. I'm like, that's not going to catch on.
Okay. Well, all I know is if we're all stuck in our homes because of this virus, I want to watch LeBron play basketball, whether there's anybody courtside or not. I don't care.
Goats are tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, they eat cans. So LeBron is looking at it like, ain't nothing going to happen to me.
Okay, well, I hope so. I'm knocking on wood for him.
The idea, though, that LeBron has probably never played, he's always had a crowd.
Right.
That's crazy to me. Like, his entire life, people have always wanted to see him play. He's never done that.
Yeah.
That would be pretty unique. I think we just have to trust that the decisions made are in all of our best interests, because really that's the only thing we can do. You want to hope that everyone's looking out.
Yeah, so I guess we'd be coming in because they want to be entertained.
So we're coming in. I think we're going to be here. I can confirm that I'm going to have to put up with these guys.
Remote from our homes, but right?
Every single day.
No. That's good. I don't know about that.
Yeah, we can just get together and hang out.
I mean, I need something to get up for. Get up at 3 a.m.
Clearly. If we can set the alarms later, I'd be fine with that. Were the Clippers actually happy that they lost to the Lakers on Sunday?
Yep.
I don't know where that came from, but I may have heard it from someone.
Whatever.
Chris Broussard stops by. Let's hear what he thinks.